Hey there, this is Lula LV. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today's video is all about Louis Vuitton's Cruise 2024 collection, specifically the bags that we'll be releasing in January 2024. This includes the new Monogram Dune print, as well as the studded Malletage bags and a few other leather bags. I will not be talking about the bags in this collection, Cruise 2024, that released back in November. I already covered those in a separate video. I will link to that video here in case you missed it. I also did a video about the show itself. This collection was shown in Italy back in May of 2023, so I will link to that video as well. Again, I will not be covering those topics again. We will just be looking at the bags coming in January, starting with Monogram Dune. In the new Monogram Dune canvas color, we have about 12 bags confirmed that we will be looking at in depth in this video. They will be releasing January 1st. However, we have started to see them trickle into stores. Here's a photo of several of the bags in Monogram Dune. These are in one of the Las Vegas boutiques, and this photo was posted online by a Louis Vuitton client advisor. From left to right, we have the Pochette Matisse East-West in front with the side trunk behind it. In the center, we have the side trunk PM. This is a new size in monogram canvas. And to the right is the Speedy Bandolier 20. In this photo, we see the on-the-go behind the Ivy Walk in front. And let's start by looking at the Ivy Walk. This is the most affordable bag in Monogram Dune included in this current release. This is priced at $1,790 US. This is slightly more expensive than the Ivy Wallet on Chain in regular monogram canvas. That bag is priced at $1,760. So you will be seeing a premium on all of the bags in Monogram Dune as compared to their counterparts in regular monogram canvas or the Damier Ebene prints. The new Dune canvas also includes leather trim in two different colors. Black leather, as you can see on the strap here on the Ivy Wallet on Chain. The canvas also includes trim in vachetta leather, which you can see here on the Speedy Bandolier 20. I am not sure if this is a treated or untreated vachetta leather, but I do think the combinations of these two different leather colors is quite interesting. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the black leather trim because I find it to be a little too stark compared to the very light Dune color. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. This collection also includes the redesign and re-release of a vintage style. The looping, as you can see here, the vintage style was more boxy and rectangular in shape. This new looping is a half moon shape. We saw it in a larger size in the show as pictured here, but the looping coming into stores will be the smaller Pico size. Unfortunately, I do not have the official dimensions of this bag. However, you can tell from the size of the monogram print, it is a very small bag. I would guess that this bag is just slightly bigger than the micro chantilly that was released earlier this year. Here we can see the Pico Looping styled in a Louis Vuitton campaign photo shoot, and even when held by a slender model, this bag still appears very tiny, so this should give you a little bit of a better idea of the size when seeing it modeled. This bag will be priced at $2,230 US. Moving on to another nano-sized bag, we have the Nano Alma, and this is priced at $1,860 US. The Nano Alma was discontinued several years ago, but Louis Vuitton reintroduced the nano size this year, and we've been seeing the Nano Alma pop up in a ton of collections since it was re-released. The Alma will also be released in the GM size in Monogram Dune. That will be priced at $2,540 US dollars. If you're wondering what happened to the Almas in between the Nano and GM sizes, there will be a Alma BB produced in Monogram Dune. However, I have heard that this will be a China exclusive, which I'm very sad to report because, in my opinion, the Alma BB is the best size of the Alma. Moving on, we are going back to the tiny nano-sized bags, and next up we have the Noe Purse, priced at $2,720. This is a very small bag. It will not fit a phone, in case you were curious, and this is the only bag in Monogram Dune canvas that does not include black leather trim. As far as I can tell from the photos, I have only seen this bag in photos so far. I do not see any black leather trim on this bag. Another bag that will be released in Monogram Dune is the Pochette Métis East West. This is priced at $2,970. Again, a bit of a premium over the regular monogram canvas Métis East West. Here we can see the bag modeled on a mannequin in store, and this features the black leather trim on the top handle, and the crossbody strap and the other trim is in vachetta leather. The on-the-go tote bag will be released in Monogram Dune in two different sizes, the MM size as pictured here, as well as the PM size, which we will see in just a minute. Here's a close-up of that Monogram Dune. This will feature the giant monogram on the front and the regular size monogram print on the sides, as the on-the-go typically does. You can see that illustrated a little bit better here on the on-the-go PM size. And I put that these are both approximately priced at $3,050. That was the price quoted in the lookbook I have. However, the on-the-go MM and PM are typically priced at $3,100. So I'm not sure why this special color would be priced less when all the other bags are priced higher. So double check that price if you are interested in ordering this bag. The next bag being released in this colorway is the Atlantis GM. The Atlantis BB size is also available in Monogram Dune, but I'm not including it in this video because that bag was already released, I believe, back in November, and it is already on the website. The new size being released in this colorway is the GM size, and this is priced at $3,200. The next bag we'll look at is the Side Trunk. Here we can see it modeled in a cruise campaign photo shoot. This is the Side Trunk in the largest original size, the Side Trunk MM. This will be priced at $3,850. We will be seeing the Side Trunk in a few new smaller sizes, which I will show you in just a couple minutes. And here's a close-up of the Side Trunk, including the beige microfiber interior. As for small leather goods in this colorway, there's really nothing. All I've seen is this zippy wallet as well as the key ring. Unless I'm just missing it, I have not seen any other small leather goods being released in Monogram Dune. If you are looking for other accessories, there will be a few hats included, such as this Dauphine bucket hat. There will also be a few pieces of fashion jewelry, as well as several silks, including the ones pictured here. There's actually quite a lot of silks that will be released in the cruise collection in January. So if you like silks, I would definitely check those out in store. There will also be a few shoes, actually several shoes included in this colorway, including the Bombardier Mules and the pillow mules as pictured here. Again, I'm not comprehensively showing you all of the accessories, but just a taste of what to expect, and you can contact your local store or client advisor to see more of the accessories. As for hard-sided trunks, there's two options available, the camera box as well as the Courrier Lozine, and that is of course the most expensive piece in this colorway. It's priced at $55,000 US. Let's move on now to see some of the new styles being released. And here's one that I showed you a sneak peek earlier. This is the Side Trunk PM. This will be a new permanent piece. This is priced at $3,550. Unfortunately, I don't have the official measurements for this bag, but I measured the length of the zip opening based on the monogram print, and this zip opening is approximately 4 3/4 inches or 12 centimeters. That's actually slightly shorter than the mini pochette accessoire, and again, that is just the size of the zip opening. The overall size of the bag, of course, is slightly larger than just the opening. In addition to the Side Trunk PM, we're also getting a second, even smaller size, the Pico Side Trunk. This is teeny tiny. It's priced at $3,350, which in my personal opinion is a little too high for such a small bag. Again, I do not have the official product dimensions, but again, I measured the zip opening based on the monogram print, and this zip opening is only 3 1/4 inches or 8.25 centimeters. That is exactly the length of a standard credit card. So by my estimation, what you should be able to fit inside this bag includes a few cards, some folded cash, a key fob, and a lipstick. That would be my estimation of what you could comfortably fit and carry inside this bag. I posted this bag over to my Instagram and people tore it apart in the comments. Comment below here and let me know what you think of the Pico Side Trunk. This collection will also include a few other variations of the side trunk in leather, but all in the larger PM size. This is now the middle size of the side trunk. The first variation in leather we have is in millesime. This is priced at slightly over $7,000. If you are not familiar with millesime, it is a very high-end heritage leather. This is a smooth leather and it will patina over time. It is very minimally processed. The type of leather they're using in this bag is why it is priced so expensive. This is produced in very limited quantities and it does include additional aftercare such as annual spa treatments, and it does come in special packaging. So this is the millesime leather side trunk PM. It will also be available in Malletage quilting. This is the PM size again, priced at $4,600, and this Malletage quilting is flat. It's not padded like we see on the Go 14, so it still maintains that beautiful slouchy structure that we know and love with the side trunk. Here's a closer view of the interior. It has a beautiful beige lining. The second colorway this will be available in is beige with red quilting. There is a slight premium on this colorway. It's a little bit higher at $4,700. We can see it modeled on the runway on the left, and the right side is the official product photo of the side trunk that we will be seeing in stores. If you're not a fan of the side trunk, this style of quilting will also be available on the Speedy. The black colorway will be available in the Speedy 25 size. This is priced at $3,600. Again, this is the flat quilting. It's not padded, so it will maintain the slouch of the Speedy. And here's a look at the interior. I believe these are all leather lined. It's hard to tell from these photos, but this looks to be a lambskin leather lining to me, which is very high quality, and we don't typically see that in the Speedies. This will also be available in the beige and brown colorway in the smaller Speedy 20 size, and this is priced at $3,450. Again, we have that premium pricing because, if I'm not mistaken, these Speedies are all leather lined. Let's move on now to the studded Malletage quilted bags. These were actually initially released in the Cruise 2016 collection. Here are some product photos, runway photos, and campaign photos from Cruise 2016, so you can start to get familiar with these designs as they looked then. Interestingly, Nicolas Jesquier, who is the creative director for women's wear at Louis Vuitton, he recently posted this reel on his Instagram page with clips from the Cruise 2016 collection. He has actually been reposting a lot of his old shows from 2016. I don't know why someone at Louis Vuitton is creating these reels, putting these old clips together, and I'm not sure why Nicolas Jesquier is publicly sharing them, but he has clearly referenced this Cruise 2016 collection heavily with the re-released studded Malletage bags. Now, let's take a look at those that we will be getting in stores, and we'll compare it to the versions from 2016. Let's start out with the Go 14. Here we see the 2016 version on the left, 2024 on the right, and this bag has actually undergone pretty significant changes. The style of the flap has changed, plus the size of the hardware, the exact coloring, and the style of the handle have all changed. The beige colorway will be released in two different styles, the Go 14mm and the Alma BB. The colors are not exactly the same here. Both of these photos were taken from my lookbook. The Go 14 has more of a pink undertone. I'm not sure exactly what the true color of these bags will be. Again, I've only seen them from the lookbook. I haven't seen them in stores yet. As with the Dune monogram, there will also be premium pricing for these bags. The Go 14mm without the studs is $350 less. The Malletage Alma BB without the studs is $250 less. So there is a premium price on the studded Malletage. Here's a comparison of the studded Malletage in the Alma style. Again, 2016 on the left, 2024 on the right. We are comparing two different sizes here. We have the Alma PM on the left and the Nano Alma on the right. But overall, it looks like the Alma has had much fewer revisions as compared to the Go 14 from 2016 to 2024. This colorway will be available in two different styles, and these will be smaller than the beige versions. We have the Go 14 in the Pico size and the Alma in the Nano size. Again, these will both have premium pricing due to the studs. The Pico 14 is $4,850. That's a $400 increase over the non-studded Pico Go 14, and the Nano Alma has a $350 premium. This piece does not have studs, but I could not do this video without showing you the micro Go 14 bag charm. I don't know how big this is, but I would imagine it's about the size of an AirPods case. This is priced at $1,780. Really expensive for a bag charm, but I had to show it to you. It is really adorable. I would love to know your thoughts on Cruise 2024 and what do you think of this new Monogram Dune canvas? Are you planning on getting anything in this new canvas color? Again, this collection will be launching on January 1st, and it should be available in stores for probably about 4 to 6 months. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and come back every Friday for new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.